Okay, we're going to try to make a recording really quick. We made one this morning. We tried to make several, and they kept cutting off. So we're going to see if we can make recordings. We want to talk about when I was kidnapped, what the kidnappers did, some of the things they did, and also to talk about the fact that they were really wrong trying to hurt us all. And the people are crazy. They're harassing me all the time because it's enough. It's not funny. I'm not laughing because it's funny. First of all, I guess we talk about what Dr. Kilburn did and his women, his wives. He's Colin Powell's son-in-law, okay? And Marco was his wife, okay? And I remember during my kidnapping how he said, and if she had been pregnant, it'd have been his. They were crying. Teresa slapped me, her sister, her sister. He married all those sisters, all his daughter nieces of Colin Powell. Gave them all babies, as they said. And so they said, and he thought he was trying to be king of England. Teresa told him, we'll just kill these two. We want Israel, want to be king and queen of Israel. But she did, and we'll just kill. They thought to kill me and my beloved and Kimmy Sweet, and try to take our things and try to kill everybody. And he said that they kidnapped me also because they were killing me for killing his wife Marco. Bishop said, and so they were crying. He was crying, and Bishop said because they really wanted to try to kill us and take our things. So I want to tell you that too. Also, I told you I was taken during my kidnapping to Washington, D.C., and they took me to a parking lot, and they argued about who was going to give me an injection. This man said he had done a lot of things in his life, but he was going to take the blame for that. For injecting me. He ejected me. I was on my knees. The man said, the man that kidnapped me, Dr. Kimberly, he said he was doing it for his country. He was going to have his own country one day. He ejected me. I ran through the bushes. When I ran through the bushes, there was a big plantation, a white old house, and I fell in the grass because the drug was really strong. I could get through the bushes, and I was in the grass. They took me inside this building, and they wanted money of ours. They tried to get money of ours. They wanted money, and then they not getting any money of ours. They said, so we're just going to tell that too. And going to kidnap, and they did all kinds of things. And so we just want to mention that to you too. And when I was kidnapped, he took me to a library, and he said he looked up the laws of kidnapping. He said he kidnapped me. He said, and the penalty is death for kidnapping a person in Israeli law, in Jewish law. He showed me all those things, and I'm looking at him, and I'm saying, you think I'm not going to tell? Because they kept me drugged up to him. Think I'm not going to tell you kidnapped me? Also, I told you that because he kept me drugged, and also he held me at gunpoint. My husband kept trying to rescue me. I kept trying to get away from these kidnappers. And so he held me at gunpoint to try to force me to marry him. I'm already married to my husband. You cannot have, can't take somebody's married to somebody else. And Jews can't marry non-Jews. I was already married to Shabi. I got a phone call. They told me that people are kidnapped all the time. They got through to me, saying that they're UPS, and I own UPS, and it was somebody telling me that I had been kidnapped, but I didn't remember anything. The man took me at gunpoint. He had a gun. He forced me at gunpoint. He also got some fake preacher obviously do that, but they were trying to store money. My husband kept trying to rescue me. Shabi has always been my husband. We was part of a police team trying to catch these people, and he was a devil. Dr. Kilburn. He had all those women, and they were trying to kill us and trying to take our things, but we want to tell that too. He was also George Bush's relative, as well as Colin Powell's son-in-law, because those are Nazis and all related to each other. But don't tell that too. So that's what happened, the kidnapping. And I told you that the woman that's supposed that's Marco's mother, Dr. Kilburn, and her look-alike. That's how I first rung a bell. Those are his family members. And he photoshops his look. He photoshops his son into him, obviously. And we figured it out. Because his son kind of looks like that. So I said, and we photoshopped two photographs to kind of look, because he had a different nose. So we didn't tell that too. And he had bubble eyes like Beyonce. Also, their family, I would think. And so because they're Nazis. So we didn't tell that too. And okay, so now we're going to talk a little about some spiritual things. That I told you that I had a dream, and I had a vision that I was taking him to the mouth of hell, and he was being charged. All he just said, Lucifer would know what he did. Lucifer is a devil, it's an angel that fell and was wrong. Okay, we remember heaven. I remember heaven, and when they fell, my beloved came up chapter every night, and then God sent us to earth to be born after that. Okay, after that. So we said that too when they fell, because they fell before Adam and Eve came to earth. It's been understood. Okay, so because Genesis chapter 6, there was a flood. And all the people you see the women do things now, they did things then too, and the men. They joined with the fallen things, and they're still trying to, they tried to force people, and there was only 8 people left that were worthy to be saved. In the flood, Noah and his wife and his sons and his daughters were the first Noah and his wife, and they called the second Noah and his wife. The rapture showed us the first Noah and his wife, and it was the second Noah and his wife they called it that too. So now, okay, so we're telling you that. Okay, so now, and we remember when those angels fell, as I said, because we're in heaven, and God had us born. We remember other things too. Me and my beloved Kimmy Street, and we're together for all eternity. We're beloved as wife to each other for eternity. So we don't do that too. And all these devil people, they're really wrong. Okay, they do things on purpose. They think like before the flood. So you can see that quite why God killed everybody in the flood except 8 people because they did it on purpose. And they knew what they had done. So we just want to tell you that too. And so okay now. Also, they want me to tell you that okay, in a book, everybody knows the rabbis have it in a book. Somebody else saw that thing. Okay, the devil is black. Okay, it's supposed to be one of the favorite angels that God had, but it wanted to overthrow God and be in God's throne. A wicked thing that took a myriad of angels to fall with it. It's all black. It's jet black. It wears all black, and something wrong with his feet. The book says it. Okay, I saw it. It attacked me. Okay, it attacked me, and I'm sure it's the Duckle de Mars. It was in America. The thing attacked me at night. And it's just laughed. Like that. It was all black. You know, when they were trying to get me back home, and I was in a doctor's office, but I had a veil on. Duckle de Mars came dressed just like that. That thing, all black. I'm sure they had black socks, black shirt, everything black. So doing each other too. But somebody else saw it too. It's in a book. It's a shocking book, and it's a part about Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Somebody else saw that. I'm going to tell you too. In a vision, I have this big, tall thing dressed all in black, but it's standing behind the people because it's a chicken. And the people that are wicked stand in front of it. In our vision, God is with us. God stands in front of us. There's really criminal people that did things. And I see all kinds of colors with the devil. That's it. So it's wrong. Everybody knows that happened, okay? But I could describe it. I said, I saw that thing. And it attacked me in North America when I was being held captive. It attacked me after we had brought charges against it. These people lie. Okay, so Marco admitted that she killed. Okay, we go over that now because people are trying to talk about these horror people that do wrong things. You know, Satan is a homosexual. He would be homosexual and everything. All the wicked things, homosexuals, whores, and all dirty things would be with the devil. I'm trying to make a recording. Everybody sees the recordings I make when nobody's talking behind me. So I hear about it. All the devil people they're liars. Okay, you bow down something other than God. It's not God. You're Satan's people. So we're just going to try that again too. So now, everyone goes to that book. Rabbis know books I'm talking about. It's about our holidays, and it's a book about Rosh Hashanah. Part about Rosh Hashanah. It describes the devil. I saw that. Somebody else saw that too. I saw it. I had a dream. I was standing outside the window by a tree. Okay, everybody understands there was something wrong. Okay, I'd seen it before. I'd seen it. Okay, and it attacks you and laughs. Okay, but it's a devil. But we know that the homosexuals are wicked. All they're talking about is. God talking about bad things. Oh, God gave me those words yesterday. Sex-heimers and wicked-heimers. It's somebody it's like Alzheimer's, but they did something wrong and it rots their brain. I can talk about a few things. Like a person has Alzheimer's. Sometimes they have symptoms of the brain. It could be that too. That they have dementia. So they're stuck, and that's it. And they're stuck, and they're ruined by what they've done, and there's no cure for it. Everyone knows those sins are punished by death. Okay, so now we go back to the other thing. Okay, they're interfering. So I'm explaining what happened because they're bothering me. Okay, so now, so we can talk about these other things later, but we're sure that's what that thing is, because we remembered it from heaven. They tried to grab me from behind God's throne. I hold onto God's chair like that, and they were pulling on me like that. And so it was pulling on me. And I'm not going to place with you. I heard all that noise. It was like that, and it tried to grab me. And it was remembering. And they had to leave, the fallen ones. They were causing trouble before. So but the ones that are with us, they're the good angels between the two. It's never going backwards, people, like people who eat boogers in secret. It's not going to go backwards. No, never go backwards to wicked doing things and nobody knows it. Never be suspect there's something wrong. Okay, so we're in the future. Okay, we go into everlasting life. Okay, so now and everybody's good, lives forever. Okay, so now we go back. Just want to tell you about. We go back to something briefly. That the bad people did terrible things. So it has to be understood. See how they interfere and try to keep us from thinking? Don't think that the energy that they emit is anything but wicked. When they try to keep you from speaking about good things to people who need to hear good things, they're really wrong. Okay, so all right, so Marco, I'll go back to that part. Marco, when she was shot, they also admitted that they killed Beatrice. We found her in her bed with a bullet in her head. Okay, so basically nobody dies of scoliosis like that. So, that's why we found she was shot in her head. They made us leave the palace. We couldn't come like we normally would come and stay. But she said everybody's worried. Okay, so and they killed Eugenia. Eugenia also was shot. And Marco said she had did that to Eugenia, but that they had did it to Beatrice too. But it wasn't her. But she was with the people that did that. They just said we just want to tell you that too. Okay, so they're really criminal. So everybody knows they're having me explain because you could have done it another way, right? Right, England? But we're the king, queen of me and my beloved Kima Shabbat. And then you want everybody to know that we're also king, queen of England. We're Jewish, okay? And what they did to our people and what they did to our family there. Bubby was Jewish. And certainly, Auntie Elizabeth Bubby was Jewish, and there certainly wouldn't be the Royal Prince William of England getting my husband's sister who was also Jewish, and they killed both of them too. So we're doing each other too. The bad picture I heard us all. So, you know, we're the good people, and some people tell you that too. They did terrible things. We're the king in all the different places that we tell you, because God made us an everlasting kingdom, lasts forever and ever, and we live for eternity. And everybody of our family has put us in line succession. So we just want to tell you that too. So now, and so everybody knows at the Ibis here, that where they held me during held us during our kidnapping, and people trying to rescue me. You know, it's one of the places where they held me. That thing, that's their sister brother. Okay, it was with Marco and Teresa. And we told you what the M15 said. They just know that they had killed Beatrice. Remember I told you about that? But they just had to prove it. You know, because they called me brave, because you know they were trying to kill me in that room. We could just kill you now and say something happened. They said they were trying to kill me. And Marco, they're old enough to be our parents. Okay, they're old enough to be the parents of me and my beloved Beach, and they were trying to. We were trying to catch them. They were trying to kill us. They said they're trying to kill me, and they said, and they were caught. They said, I was a little girl. I'm going to tell that too. I was a little boy, but we already married each other. She said, you're not helping. They said they were helping us for a public wedding. The M15 said, you're not helping them because they already had their public wedding. And they have different things. They don't need your help. And they said, and he turned around, looked at him, and said, and by the way, everybody just knew that they killed Beatrice, and they just had to prove it. That's what M15 said to them. He said, so we want to tell you that try to be careful, and try to be careful, say, we're going to try to post the recording, but we have other things we want to talk to you about, so we just want to tell you that too. I'm trying to talk Professor on winning interference. I want you to get this recording. Okay, we'll talk to you as soon as we can, and try to have a wonderful and good day as best as you can, and we'll write as soon as we can.